Jackie-O, aka Little Pumpkin Pie. Oh, fun! I'm seeing a lot of little winter themed videos, and I thought, hey, it's time for me to get in on that. And not only that, but most of you guys know, if you don't already, I live in Los Angeles, so our winters are quite special. Okay, so consider this like my winter remix. I wanted to show you guys how I keep my makeup in check, how I keep my style in check, and some of the preferred hairstyles I like to lean towards in the colder winter months. Consider this kind of like a mini lookbook, get ready with me type of video all in one. I really hope you guys enjoy. So we're gonna go right on into the makeup, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about the hair and the clothes. The first and most important step in getting flawless winter makeup is skincare. I can't stress that enough. My skin has been like, I swear, like 3 times as dry as it normally is. So what I'm gonna do is lather a little bit of moisturizer first. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Gel Cream Moisturizer. And I'm gonna add a little bit of her eye cream underneath. And this will ensure a more flawless concealer application later. I'm then gonna start off by doing something a little different. I'm actually going to do concealer first. The ones that I'm using are from MAC Studio Finish and Maybelline Fit Me. So using my fingers to apply the MAC Studio Finish first. And then on top of that, I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 of the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. You want that concealer to be as flawless as you can possibly get it. The reason why I started off with concealer today is, one, it's actually not uncommon to start with concealer and then do foundation. And the reason for that is whatever you do in the center of the face usually requires the most coverage. So when you conceal, you'll find sometimes you may end up using a little bit less foundation. Now, another tip, remember I said the key to having flawless winter makeup is moisture. So instead of using a traditional foundation, I'm actually going to use a tinted moisturizer. I have a number of favorite different tinted moisturizers and BB creams, but my all-time personal favorite is the one from Laura Mercier. Out of all the ones that I've tried, hands down it's the best. Beautiful matte finish, and it lasts all day. I mean, it just looks just as flawless as a foundation. If you're not used to concealing first, yeah, it is a little bit of adjustment, but you know, it's not that hard. Then we work it out with the Beauty Blender sponge. We want everything to blend together seamlessly. And since that Maybelline Fit Me concealer is so sheer, I'm gonna add just a bit down the bridge of my nose and into my forehead, and then blend that into the skin. Bring some of those natural highlights back because I'm pretty light on the center of my face, as most women of color are. Now it's time to set all of this before it starts creasing. I'm gonna use my Youngblood High Definition Mineral Perfecting Powder. The shade that I use is Warmth. Whenever I feel like a foundation is too red on my skin, this will help tone that down. For the under eye area, I'm going to use a different powder. This one is from Laura Mercier. Before we get into the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and work on the brows. I'm using my Spiked Brow Crayon, and this is from MAC. Now let's move right on in with that shadow base, girl. The next step is to prep the eyes. I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown Violet Plum Long Wearing Cream Shadow Stick. That is a mouthful, but basically it's a purple eyeshadow base and it's beautiful. What I like about these is these are a long wearing shadow stick. Blend out around the edges with your finger. I got some cute little eyeshadows from Bare Minerals. This palette is called the Cliffhanger. It comes with 2 eyeshadows, Awe and Suspense. First one I'm going to use is Awe, which is like a muted slate color. I'm going to apply this eyeshadow all over my eyelid because she's cute. This is really pretty. Almost reminds me, remember when I did that look from NARS Fairy's Kiss? Yeah, that's kind of what this looks like. Except we're doing this a little different. Put this all over your eyelid. This is like smoky eye on a whole different level. It's like, is it dark? Is it light? I can't tell. It's beautiful. I used Slate eyeshadow. This is from a Bobbi Brown, and I'm using this color in the crease of my eyes. I also took Awe and a flat shader brush, and I applied that color along my bottom lash line. The other color in the palette, Suspense, I'm gonna take a little bit of that in my finger because I'm not sure how I feel about her. And I'm just gonna dab a bit of that in my brow bone. For my lashes, I'm gonna use the Benefit They're Real mascara. This is actually, I think, my first time using this mascara on its own. I usually like it paired with another one, but not bad at all. Around here, we like the lashes clumpy and chunky, honey. Let's finish the face by removing the excess finishing powder. And I'm going to add a little bit more dimension and warmth back to my skin by using a bronzer. Yes, it is perfectly okay. Actually, it's preferred to use a bronzer in the winter, honey. I'm going to use my CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer. And actually, because my neck is a little bit lighter than my face, I'm going to also apply it on my neck, or if you're trying to cover your Adam's apple. I'm going to use my Be Lightful Iridescent Press Powder from MAC, and I'm sweeping that along the high points of my cheekbones. I'm going to add a pink blush. This is Dolce Vita from NARS. Then I'm going to line my lips with a flesh tone lip pencil. I'm going to use Cork from MAC. And then I'm going to apply MAC Viva Glam 2 lipstick. Now our makeup is done. Let's get started on the hair. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. My natural hair has been getting the boot this month. I have been team wigs all month because first of all, it's cold and my hair is short. I'm definitely digging more textured hairstyles. Second of all, I do tons of wash and go, so I tend to stick with styles that are longer that are going to cover my neck. It's just too cold for short hair, so I'm always rocking me some RPG Shell. This is a new one. This is their wet and wavy texture, and I cut it and styled it myself. If you guys want me to do a tutorial on how I styled wavy, just how to in general care for and style curly wavy hair, please let me know because I have some fun little tricks up my sleeve and I want to show you guys.